Skyblock's newest update added a bunch of Reforge stones that require mining levels between 2 and 25 to apply to items, and whilst half of these are dungeons exclusive, and as a result, the final stats are unknown and unconfirmed, so I'm not going to cover these. However, there are 9 Reforge stones that you can get right now. Some of these are worth your money and some aren't. So without further ado, these are the 9 Reforge stones, their stats on legendary items, and how you can get them. Oh yeah, also, subscribe please, and like. Okay, continue video. Starting from the basics, Reforge stones are items that apply reforges to your items and can be done in the dungeons hub via mallet. You need a specific mining level for each of these stones, and they also cost money to apply. The Onyx stone can be bought from the miner NPC in the hub for 100 coins and requires mining level 2 to apply the fruitful reforge to a pickaxe. On an epic pickaxe, it gives you 7 defense, 1 intelligence, and a 3% chance to get double drops from mining, which is helpful for keeping newer players alive in the catacombs and to level up their collections faster. Probably the better of the 2 pickaxe reforges too. Similarly, a lapis crystal is a 1% drop from lapis zombies and require level 5 to apply to an epic pickaxe. It also gives 8 defense and 12% boost to XP gain. This is probably the worst reforge, but if you want it, you're going to need level 5 mining, and the reforge is called magnetic. The Tarantula Broodmother mini-boss that spawns once every hour at the top of the spider's den for some reason will always drop a luxurious spool. This spool applies the silky reforge to accessories, assuming you are at least mining level 6. The reforge only adds critical damage and is very bad for late game, as it is outclassed by forceful. It adds 5, 6, 8, 10, 15, 20 critical damage to your accessories from common to mythical, and is useful in the early game as it adds more critical damage than forceful adds to strength on common, uncommon, and rare accessories. From mining diamond ore in the deep caverns, you have a chance to get a rare diamond, which applies the reinforced reforge. You need level 8 to apply it, and to a legendary armor piece, it gives you 80 defense, so applying this to every piece will give you a bonus 320 defense, which is honestly massive when it comes to dungeons, and is a way better than the titanic reforge. Not to mention, it is only about 10,000 coins on the auction house. The Magma boss has a chance to drop the Molten Cube Reforge stone, which grants the cubic reforge to armor pieces. You need level 10 to apply it, and it gives an epic armor piece 12 strength and 20 HP. It's not very good. The Endstone Jayok can drop from the shiny purple particle blocks in the end, and applies an interesting reforge to your armor if your mining level is above 14. To a legendary armor piece, it adds 10 strength, 6 attack speed, and 3 watch speed, as well as adding 5 speed for 5 seconds to abilities that involve speed, such as the Roach Sword or Aspect of the End's teleport. Very specific and kinda useless, but its ability to improve other abilities is something I would like to see in future reforges. The Dragon's Tail is a common dragon drop from all non-superior dragons, and you can get it from leeching without placing the eyes. It needs mining 20 to apply and gives you an amazing boost to all stats: 10 strength, 10 crit chance, 10 crit damage, 4 attack speed, 8 HP, 8 defense, 1 speed, and 10 intelligence. The reforge is cheap to apply, cheap to buy, and easy to get, and is the best cheap reforge for damage dealing. Similarly, the Dragon Claw drops from all dragons, and gives you plus 60 strength and 60 crit damage, and is super powerful. It needs level 22 to apply, and on top of its stats, also gives your critical hits a chance to deal up to 20% more damage, meaning it's a flat something percentage increase to DPS depending on what the chance for this to activate is. Finally, the most expensive and arguably the best DPS or Slayer reforge in the game from the Dragon's Horn. It has the same chance of dropping as an AOTD, but only from a superior. It needs level 5 mining and costs 1 million coins to apply to an armor piece, as well as being around 10 million coins from the auction house, compared to the 500k on the Dragon scale. What do you get for this price? 10 strength, 10 crit chance, 10 crit damage, 4 attack speed, 8 HP, 8 defense, 1 speed, 10 intelligence, and 1% increase to all stats. If you haven't already noticed, this is the exact same stats as the Dragon scale, but with an added 1% all stats boost. If you think 10 mil is worth 1% all stat boosts on an item you are likely to replace with Dungeons Gears relatively quickly, then be my guest. And if you think 40 mil is worth the 6 extra magic find for Slayers or whatever, then 1, you're insane. But 2, I'm not gonna stop you. You know, natural selection or something like that.